Hi friends, did you know the richest people break the rule of saving? Here's why. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, often explains that schools teach people how to work for money, but not how money works for them. This means we learn how to get a job, but not what to do with our paycheck. That missing lesson causes a lot of stress. Think of Elon Musk. When he sold his first big company, he didn't just save the money. He used it as a tool. He invested it to start new companies like SpaceX and Tesla. He made his money go out and build more money. That's the key lesson, making your money work for you. Here's an even more shocking fact. About 25 to 30% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings, and around 40% can't cover a $400 emergency expense without borrowing money. But here's the good news. None of this has to be your reality. Today, we're going to talk about why financial literacy is the most important skill they never taught you in school. And more importantly, how learning it can completely change your life. I'm going to show you real examples of how financial knowledge creates wealth and how the lack of it destroys it. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why financial education should be your top priority. Let's start with a simple question. What exactly is financial literacy? Think of it as your ability to understand and use money skills in your daily life. It includes knowing how to budget, save, invest, and make smart money decisions. But here's where it gets interesting. Financial literacy isn't just about math. It's about understanding how money works in the real world. Let me give you a perfect example of why this matters. Meet Sarah and Jessica, both 25 years old, both earning $50,000 per year. Sarah learned about compound interest and started investing $200 every month. Jessica spent that same $200 on shopping and entertainment. Fast forward 40 years to retirement. Sarah has over $1.2 million in her investment account. Jessica has maybe $50,000 in savings, if she's lucky. The only difference? Sarah understood one simple financial concept, that is compound interest, means your money starts making money, and that new money keeps growing too. This is the power of financial literacy in action. Now let's talk about the biggest problems people face without financial education. Problem number 1, the debt trap. Credit card companies love financially illiterate people. They offer easy money without explaining the real cost. Take John, who thought a $5,000 credit card balance wasn't a big deal. He made minimum payments of $100 per month. At 18% interest, it would take him over 7 years to pay it off. He'd end up paying almost $8,500 for that original $5,000 debt. That's $3,500 in interest alone. John didn't understand how compound interest works against him when he's in debt. Problem number 2, no emergency fund. Life happens. Cars break down, people get sick, jobs disappear. Without an emergency fund, people turn to credit cards or loans. This creates more debt and starts a vicious cycle. Problem number 3, no retirement planning. Many people think Social Security will take care of them. The average Social Security payment is about $1,500 per month. Try living on $1,500 per month in 20 or 30 years. It's not going to be enough. Problem number 4, falling for financial scams. Scammers target people who don't understand basic financial concepts. Get-rich-quick schemes, pyramid schemes, and fake investment opportunities. They promise easy money, but deliver financial ruin. So what's the solution? The answer is education, but it needs to start with the basics. First, learn about budgeting. You need to know where your money goes every month. Track every expense for 30 days. You'll be surprised where your money actually goes. Many people spend $150 per month on coffee without realizing it. That's $1,800 per year, money that could be invested instead. Second, understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. A mortgage can be good debt because houses usually increase in value. Credit card debt for vacations or shopping is bad debt. It costs you money and doesn't build wealth. Third, learn about the power of compound interest. When you invest money, you earn returns on both your original investment and previous returns. Over time, this creates explosive growth. Here's a simple example. If you invest $1,000 and earn 8% per year, you'll have $1,080 after 1 year. In year 2, you earn 8% on the full $1,080, not just your original $1,000. This continues year after year, and the growth accelerates. Fourth, understand different investment options. Savings accounts are safe but earn very little interest. Stocks can grow faster but come with more risk. Index funds spread risk across many companies. Bonds provide steady income with moderate risk. Real estate can provide both income and appreciation. The key is understanding what each option does and how it fits your goals. Fifth, protect yourself with insurance. Health insurance protects you from medical bankruptcy. Life insurance protects your family if something happens to you. Disability insurance protects your income if you can't work. These aren't exciting topics, but they're essential for financial security. Let me share one more real-world example. Mike started learning about finances at age 30. He was $25,000 in credit card debt and living paycheck to paycheck. He created a budget and found $300 per month he was wasting. He used that money to pay off debt faster. Instead of minimum payments, he attacked the debt aggressively. 2 years later, he was debt-free. Then he redirected that same $300 into investments. By age 45, Mike had built a $200,000 investment portfolio. The same person who was broke at 30 became wealthy through financial education. This transformation is possible for anyone willing to learn. Financial literacy isn't about becoming a math genius. It's about understanding basic concepts and applying them consistently. The earlier you start, the more powerful the results. But it's never too late to begin. Here's the bottom line. Financial literacy is not optional in today's world. It's the difference between financial freedom and financial stress. It's the difference between having choices and having none. Every day you wait to start learning costs you money and opportunities. But the good news is, you can begin today, right now. If this video helped you understand why financial literacy matters, hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And drop a comment below. What's the biggest financial challenge you're facing right now? I read every comment and love helping people with their money questions. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and we'll bring more knowledge.